everyone, and welcome to the 10th season of Renovaid. My name is Shu An, and I'll be your new presenter. Now, thanks to your generous support, we have reached out to 48 underprivileged families over the past 12 years, building hope and changing lives. Join us now as we help more families renew, rebuild, and revitalize their homes.
This has been home to Mr. Tan and Mdm Wu for over 20 years.
This time I handle, I can get big man. Now, or I handle, I can get big. I can for now. Sometimes too slow, I cannot get big. Yeah, so for now.
What used to be an ordinary home has become a place of risk for this physically disabled couple.
For Mr. Tan and Mdm Wu, home is no longer a safe haven. Despite their best efforts, their flat is gradually showing signs of age. With their limited mobility, this elderly couple risk falling with every step they take in their flat. They need our help to revamp their home of over 20 years and create a safe, fuss-free environment.
A polio infection had left Mdm Wu with one side of her body severely weakened since young, while her husband, Mr. Tan, suffers from spasticity due to cerebral palsy. Mr. Tan and Mdm Wu have always valued their independence. They have always tried their best to find gainful employment to support themselves. When that didn't work out, they started selling tissue paper, and they even learned how to make beaded accessories to sell. But the pandemic has hit them hard, and now they barely make enough to eat, surviving on just 2 simple meals a day.
My brother, my sister, and me, happy. I don't know my dear. Before that, I am working. No, I don't need support them. And I am working.
Fortunately, they get by with the foodstuff they receive from social agencies and relatives.
They cook more, they give us like that.
Mr. Tan and Mdm Wu do their best to upkeep their home, and they occasionally get help from their extended families.
Hey,
Age has caught up with the couple, and they find themselves unable to cope with the needs of maintaining a 43-year-old flat. It has now become a minefield, riddled with safety hazards. One wrong step can lead to serious injury.
This time, later handle I can get big man. Now, or I handle I can get big. I can for now. Sometimes cannot get too slow, I cannot get big. Yeah, so for now.
On the surface, the flat is well maintained as the couple clean up after themselves diligently. However, Certain problems are beyond the capabilities of this elderly couple to solve.
Then the water heater also spoiled already. Then some more, the things there in the toilet there. Now they recover, cannot see anymore. The tap also sometimes going to spoil already.
Oh, it's great that they have this. Hello! Hi, Mr. Tan. Hi, Madam Wu. I'm Shu An. Nice to meet you. Actually, can I ask a question? How long have you two been together?
About 30 years to 40 years.
30 to 40 years?
But before young,
Yeah.
Same school.
You are childhood sweethearts?
Different class.
Yeah, different class, but you guys have known each other since you were
Young.
children.
Yeah.
So sweet.
My first impression going in is that this is a home of love. It reverberates through the little touches the couple have added over the years.
Oh my goodness, that is so cute.
She do one.
You made it? And also pineapple for good luck, right? Oh, this is so nice.
But not all is fine and dandy at the flat, as the risk of falling is high, particularly for Madam Wu.
How many times have you fallen down?
Many times. Last 2 weeks, Saturday.
Oh no.
I went to NTUC buy something now. I come back, she fall down.
For this elderly couple, one wrong step in their home may have serious consequences.
I went out lah.
Yeah.
To NTUC buy get something now. I come back, she fall down. His forehead, his forehead.
Oh my goodness.
I just go see the clinic here lah.
The living room is also a trouble spot, as the floors are made of glossy porcelain tiles, and though it may be easy to clean, it can become dangerous for the couple.
I felt a sense of helplessness from Mr. Tan in that he kept saying I was out of the house, you know, I went to get something and I came back and then she had fallen. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh no, okay, that will have to change, that has to change. Is it okay if I take a look around?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so this table, is it normally over here? Yeah? Oh, can move?
She over here, writing, everything.
Ah, okay, that's smart.
When Mr. Tan and Madam Wu took over this resale flat, the couple had very little changed, choosing to retain most of the original fixtures, such as the lights and cabinetry.
Do the flooring.
Do y'all still hang up curtains? No?
Oh, already cannot undo already.
Ah.
On top of that, the height of the switches and power points is also a point of concern.
This light, is it difficult to clean?
Very difficult.
The light fixtures may look nice, but something simpler in shape would be easier for the couple to maintain on a regular basis.
What is in this cupboard?
Rubbish.
Rubbish? Ah, okay. It's
Souvenir.
like souvenirs. Okay, got umbrella, got torchlight. Statue. Umbrella? Yeah, I got umbrella. You want me to take out for you? I take out for you, I put here. Then this one is...
It's the same lah.
Okay, there's quite a lot of stuff here that haven't opened yet. So this is like colouring. Okay.
The couple are very organized in how they store their items, but they have quite a lot of possessions, which makes it hard to keep track of what they have.
Do you all know what's inside? Don't know.
Too long already, I don't know.
Ah, okay, so this is a good time to sort everything out. Okay. Did you say oh? Okay, okay. So all this is like it's been there for a long time.
Yeah, off I think. Evening time, you see also television, I can do my thing everywhere. Then slowly I end up in sea.
Okay, okay. I think we need his and her cupboard.
He bought all the cooking work too many already.
Ah, okay. Actually, quite organized also. Like all the aluminium foil, the cling wrap is up here. Then all your canned stuff is here. Then up here.
All the soaps, soap powder, shampoo.
So high up, is it difficult for you to take?
For me, I can carry on the chair.
You climb on the chair? Because also soap also not say very light, right? So you climb on the chair, then you carry like heavier
Then
things.
she stand here for me, then I bring up to her, then I come down.
Okay, I understand. Wait, this one is...
She fall down, then she fall down, she hurt this one.
Oh, is that why this one is bent?
Yeah. I not in lah.
Despite the clothes rack being a painful reminder, the couple is not throwing it away. They still need it, because hanging laundry above is difficult for Madame Wu, who has trouble raising her arms. On top of that, removing clothes from the top-load washing machine is an issue due to her bad back.
This height is okay? Is that why you like to keep all the containers? Because you want to cook for more people and give away?
Yeah.
This toilet is definitely a safety hazard. I can see why they put a mat at the entrance. The floor feels slippery even to me, and the high curb is not helpful for people who have trouble walking.
It's like quite wide. Like it's a big step here. Ah, okay. Is this the both of you?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so sweet.
Accessing the wardrobe in the master bedroom is a problem for the couple.
Okay.
Inside way lah.
What inside ways?
Hold here lah.
Oh.
Inside way,
Yeah.
and sit on the bed lah.
Ah.
Open like that.
Okay.
And in the storeroom, there is no way they can get in without having to move items out of the way. Most are heavy. Perhaps that's why they've resorted to stashing some of their belongings in the common bedroom.
Alright, so this is like where you do all your handicraft.
Ada?
There's quite a lot of like materials, like all the beads and
Yeah.
the wires and the chains.
Then fish string.
Ah, yeah, the fish string, okay.
This is the couple's workshop, where they craft beaded accessories for sale. The room is actually quite dark, and they have to turn on the lights even during the day.
Yeah. Okay, so this one a bit spoiled. Like actually it's a bit heavy, a bit hard
This
to
one
open.
is from the old tendon one. You have to throw.
Oh, this is really broken. The drawer can open.
Baby don't want.
Maybe the one. Okay, I think better don't. I scared the whole thing come out.
Hello, Mr. Tan.
Storage-wise, they don't have access to the things at the back.
The position of wherever they're charging their motorized vehicles now is at the entrance. So actually it does pose as a fire hazard in the event that there is a fire in the house.
Oh my goodness.
This physically disabled couple face a daily struggle, navigating through an increasingly unsafe flat.
Hi.
Hi,
You
hi,
must be
Xuan.
Guang Rong.
Yeah, hi,
Hi,
I'm Guang Rong.
Xuan. Nice to meet you.
I meet interior designer Guang Rong and give him a rundown on Mr. Tan and Madam Wu's flat. Our aim is to create a safe, accessible, and easy to maintain home for the elderly couple.
Hello, Mr. Tan. Hello. Hello, madam. Hello.
Guang Rong wastes no time in assessing the flat, and he is immediately cued in to a hidden danger.
The position of wherever they're charging their motorized vehicles now is at the entrance. So actually it does pose as a fire hazard in the event that there is a fire in the house.
So storage-wise, they've actually worked out quite a system, right?
Yeah.
But then the problem with some of them is that they're very deep. So then what happens is that they don't have access to the things at the back. So then it's all like wasted.
We can do like certain kind of carpentry over here where there are drawers instead, and then they can sort of access it from the inside as well. Also notice there are a few stools around here. Actually, it can be sort of like a falling hazard for them as well, to having stools and sort of chairs with legs sticking out.
So this one I don't need to point out curb.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is the kitchen.
The entrance is here,
Yeah.
and then immediately you have a table blocking it. So it will be actually like a sort of like a movement issue for them. So I think the idea for here, the kitchen, is to have accessibility. So we want to push things as much as possible to the sides, so we can actually remove this wall itself. The area is sort of like a service yard, so definitely, you know, you have wet clothes and all this kind of thing. So we want to move the sinks.
Right, yeah, so the wet clothes aren't hanging over
Yeah.
them as they're like washing dishes
Yes,
or whatever.
correct.
Okay.
As for the huge curb at the common toilet, Guang Rong will look into making it smaller so that Mr. Tan and Madam Wu won't have much trouble getting in and out of the area.
And I mean,
All right, and this is the master bedroom.
I would like to have this space accessible for wheelchairs. So putting a TV here would definitely be,
Get in the way.
yeah, it will get in the way. Switches definitely got to be lower.
Yeah.
The bathroom itself is quite cramped. There's not much showering area as
Yeah.
well. So probably we need to see what we can do to rearrange this whole layout.
You lie on this side.
To help Guang Rong with his design, the Handicaps Welfare Association has their occupational therapists come in to assess how the elderly couple use the flat.
Based on the couple's medical condition, right, we would like to consider in the future they might need to use their motorized equipment, the scooter and the motorized wheelchair within the house itself. So it is important to make the house as barrier-free as possible, meaning like adding on like ramps, you know, no curbs. I find that they like to use the furniture as support. So try not to take away like all the furniture.
Being on a wheelchair, it's going to be a hassle. So we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
We'll try to probably move the door such that it is over here, situated here. And then we probably will seal up this area.
I don't know if I'm asking for too much. Like, we configured the whole area, so they actually have a separate room. So we have 2 rooms, 1, 2, and then we combine maybe the storage and their work area or something.
Yeah, but the moment we create a partition,
Yeah.
it reduces the space by a huge amount. And if they plan to rent out the room, we will definitely need a wardrobe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For the tenant.
Yeah.
Guang Rong has a lot of nitty-gritty to sort out, given the OT's recommendations, but I am sure he will come up with a wonderful design. Which is why I am here to check out what he has planned for Mr. Tan and Madam Wu.
Hey, hello, Shu An.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So
Welcome.
nice.
So first thing, we will hack down the kitchen wall to create a space between the living room and the kitchen.
So they
between
can go all the way through.
Yes. And second thing is that we'll be hacking down the other parts of the walls to create doors. They simply have to turn right to enter into their rooms.
Okay,
Yeah.
if they're using the
Okay.
wheelchair more in the home,
Yeah.
then this will make it so much
Yeah.
easier for them.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's so clever. Just straight turn.
Yeah, just straight turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Mr. Tan and Madam Wu have a lot of items to store, so Guang Rong will be installing easy-to-access top hung and bottom cabinets in the kitchen.
And I see here you've written pull-out board. Is this where they can prep all their food?
Yeah, so this pull-out board is a KIV thing. If you recall previously, they had a dining table here, which is the same position. But the key thing, if you realize, was it's very squeezy because there's an existing wall that's blocking it.
Yep.
So the moment we actually hack it off, we actually create much more space to enter into the kitchen. So,
Understand.
yeah.
It is a shame that Guang Rong can't do much to redesign the toilet areas because of the fixed locations of the pipes. Fortunately, he can still install grab bars at more convenient spots. As for the 2 bedrooms, Guangrong aims to create space for a wheelchair to access the different corners of the rooms.
Secondly is that we do have a sort of an inbuilt
Dressing
dressing table by the side here for them to use. Because if you realize, I think Madam Wu does still have quite a bit of things which she does use on a daily basis. So definitely we still did a dressing table here. And also because the dressing table is a hanging dressing table per se. So there's no legs that is blocking it. So she can literally just enter in and turn out easily. This is for the master.
Okay.
The master flooring you can see is slightly
I
rough.
like what
This
Guangrong
our
is
tag.
showing me,
So,
from the
basically
slip-resistant
glossy
flooring
ones,
to the
it
color
seems like
combinations
glossy.
used in the entire flat. But I can't help feeling that something is missing.
Because I do feel that they would kind of need a coffee table there.
That's one of the things that we can add on. But
Yeah.
the whole idea is that we want to keep this space open.
Understand.
Open and free.
Today we're helping Mr. Tan and Madam Wu move out, and I finally get to meet the amazing, the legendary Team Renovaid! Yay! All right, are you guys ready to move? Yeah! Let's go! All right, it's moving day. Ooh, Mr. Tan!
Hello.
Okay, good. So I see that you are actually pretty packed. We have a slight problem though, Mr. Tan, because we only have 15 boxes available. Down here we have, is it 10?
11.
Here, 3, 4, 5. That's 16 already.
Only kitchen and hall.
That's quite a lot of stuff. Oh no. So,
It looks like the couple may not have finished packing.
See, there's still boxes out here. See.
no, so many. Okay. We do have a few more boxes than we have space for, so, and stuff that's still around that hasn't been packed, so that might be a small problem, but we'll see. Right now, we just clear out the front, we make as much space as possible, and then more decisions have to be made.
可以吗
老师，你把技术一下。
？OK，好。
Then how about this wall? When is this one coming down?
We were not able to knock down this wall. Yeah.
No!